I truly feel it so deeply that 2025 is meant to be my hermit year, that I'm supposed to take this time for self-reflection and really be intentional about my personal growth. There have been so many distractions that I've been letting completely dictate the decisions that I've made for myself and for my life, like the opinions of others, optics, what my life looks like on Instagram, what society thinks is the right way for you to live your life. Let so many external things choose my life for me, and I'm just kind of done with it. The new year is actually feeling like symbolic for me for the first time I think ever. I feel layers shedding, and I'm getting closer and closer to the person that I want to be. 2025 is going to be my hermit year, and here are some of the guidelines that I'm going to be following over the next 12 months. In 2025, I'm going to be prioritizing self-reflection. I just started journaling again this year, and it has been such a beautiful practice for me. I have really enjoyed getting to know myself and organize my thoughts in a better way. Mindfulness and meditation is a habit that I started forming like halfway through this year, and it's just so wild to see the growth that I've already experienced just from the past 6 months and incorporating that new practice into my life. So I'm really excited to keep leaning into that in the next year. The second thing is I'm going to limit external obligations and protect my time. I am a recovering people pleaser. I have, for most of my life, said yes to things that I genuinely did not want to do, but I did it because I didn't want to hurt people's feelings, and I wanted to be a good friend. Also kind of goes hand in hand with number 3, which is practicing intentional consumption and limiting distractions. I've spent so much of my life doom scrolling on my phone, binge watching Netflix series, consuming true crime and horror and thriller podcasts and books and things that just I don't feel are really contributing to my growth. Like the amount of times that I had no real desire to watch a TV show, but everybody's talking about it, all my friends are talking about it, and I didn't want to be left out. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to give into it anymore. Me watching things that I genuinely want to watch, only buying things that align with the goals that I have for my future self, and not letting FOMO, not letting mimetic desire, and not letting trends dictate how I consume. And then the last 2 things, I'm going to remind myself that it's okay to grow publicly. I have always wanted to make content, but I've always told myself that I need to glow up first before I can put myself out there. We're not doing that anymore. We're human. We all make mistakes. We all say that we're going to do things and then end up not doing them. And I need to stop being afraid to share my story because I know I'm not alone. I have ADHD. So I have all of these like great big goals for myself, but I'm learning that I need to have external layers of accountability. So using TikTok this past year has really helped me in making sure that I'm holding myself accountable because, I put a little bit of my ego in there. It's like, if I say I'm going to do something and all these hundreds of people are seeing that I'm saying I'm going to do these things, it's just more of a motivator to be like, okay, well, like I told these people, I put it out into the universe. I need external layers of accountability. I do not have the motivation within myself to do it alone. Like I need people cheering me on along the way. I need to talk to other people who are going through similar situations as I am. Lastly, being comfortable with experimenting and learning. It's going to be okay if some of the things that I try to implement into my life don't end up working out for me. Not every practice, not every strategy, not every tool is going to work for me, but as long as I'm trying and not getting discouraged when something doesn't work for me, we're golden. With all of the chaotic energy that's happening in the world right now, it is very easy for me to get consumed by it and just doom scroll and want to learn more about every single thing that's wrong with the world and all of the corruption. At the end of the day, I have no control over that. I have control with my vote, and I have control with how I show up in my community and how I support people in my community and how I support myself and my loved ones. I'm not like, that's pretty much it. Genuinely think in order for me to show up best for the people that I love and the people in my community is if I work on myself first. And I've been pushing that off for years. Very excited, but also very terrified. There's going to be a lot of unpacking, a lot of trauma to address, but we can do it. The work is hard, but it's worth it. Take care. Bye.